Imagine living in a world where sneezing could summon evil spirits, where owls meant death, and where onions were used to predict the weather. Yup, our ancestors were absolutely obsessed with the weirdest superstitions, and some of them are so strange, you'll laugh and wonder how people actually believed this stuff. Hey everyone, welcome back! Today we're diving into the bizarre, the funny, and the downright unbelievable world of ancient superstitions. These were not just little habits, people actually shaped their lives, rituals, and even governments around them. So sit tight, because once you hear these, you'll never look at a sneeze or a black cat the same way again. 1. Sneezing was dangerous. In ancient Greece and Rome, sneezing was seen as a sign from the gods. People believed evil spirits could enter your body when you sneezed. That's why saying bless you started it. Wasn't polite. It was survival. 2. Knocking on wood. This superstition comes from ancient pagans. They believed spirits lived inside trees. Knocking on wood was like asking the tree spirit for protection. Funny thing, today we still do it, without realizing we're asking a tree ghost for help. 3. Spilled salt equals bad luck. Salt was super valuable in the past. It was even used as money. If you spilled it, people thought it would attract evil spirits. To fix it, you had to throw a pinch of salt over your left shoulder too. Blind the devil. 4. Black cats were cursed in ancient Egypt. Cats were sacred. But in medieval Europe, black cats became linked with witches. People believed a witch could turn into a black cat at night. Owning one could get you accused of witchcraft talk about a rough time for cat lovers. 5. Walking under ladders. Ancient Egyptians saw ladders as symbols of the triangle, a holy shape. Walking under a ladder was like breaking a sacred symbol. Later, Christians believed the ladder, leaning against the cross, was cursed. So if you did it, you invited bad liquor worth death. 6. Owls equals death messengers. Ancient Romans thought if an owl hooted, someone nearby would die. In Aztec culture, owls were linked to the underworld. Even today, some rural cultures see owls as bad omens. Imagine just hearing hoo-hoo at night and freaking out. 7. Mirrors and the soul. Many cultures believed mirrors could trap your soul. That's why breaking a mirror is said to bring 7 years of bad luck. In Victorian times, people covered mirrors when someone died so the spirit wouldn't get stuck inside. Creepy, right? 8. Ancient love spells. Greeks and Romans had wild love superstitions. Women wrote names of lovers on lead tablets and buried them to attract their affection. Some used apples tossing 1 to someone meant I like you. Today we swipe on apps. Back then, they buried curses. 9. Shoes upside down. In some ancient cultures, leaving shoes upside down inside the house was bad luck. Why? People thought evil spirits would hide inside them. So yes, your messy shoe rack could have doomed you. 10. Numbers were scary. Ancient Babylonians thought the number 13 was cursed. They stopped projects on the 13th day. That's why we still think Friday the 13th is unlucky today. Crazy that a superstition thousands of years old still makes hotels skip room. 13.11. Dream interpretations. Ancient Egyptians believed dreams were messages from the gods. If you dreamed of water, it meant life. If you dreamed of fire, it meant disaster. They even had dream books to decode them, like the first version of dream dictionaries. 12. Rabbit's feet for luck. This goes back to the Celts. They thought rabbits had magical powers because they lived underground. Close to the spirit world. Carrying a rabbit's foot meant you carried a piece of that magic. Weird thing is, this superstition is still around today. 30. The evil eye across ancient Greece, Rome, Egypt, and the Middle East. People feared the evil eye. The idea someone could curse you just by looking at you with jealousy. To fight it, they made blue eye-shaped amulets for protection. And Yeshu still see people wearing those necklaces today. 14. Garlic versus vampires. Ancient Europeans thought garlic scared away evil spirits. Later, it got linked with vampires. People literally hung garlic outside their doors to stay safe. Funny thing, garlic is still good protection, but only against mosquitoes now. 15. The first Lucky Charms Egyptians carried scarab beetles for protection. Romans wore phallic amulets for luck. Yes? Really? Vikings wore Thor's hammer pendants to protect themselves in battle. Every culture had its weird version of a lucky charm. And there you have it, the weirdest superstitions our ancestors lived by. Some of them were funny, some were creepy, and some still survive in our daily lives without us even realizing. Think about it. Next time you knock on wood, avoid a black cat. Or throw salt over your shoulder. You're actually keeping alive a tradition that is thousands of years old. So which one shocked you the most? And B, on a star. You, now a little more careful about breaking a mirror.